Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to your daily gossip. We're going to kick it off straight away with Pablo Zabaleta. He is obviously a Man U fan favourite, I believe, but he is ready to leave Man City. Obviously, Guardiola's coming in. I'm pretty sure he will get rid of Zabaleta and bring himself in a new right-back, probably a younger version of Zabaleta. Next up is Lemina, obviously a Juventus player currently. However, he's linked with Leicester as a replacement for Kante, should Kante, and most likely when Kante will leave. Lemina will be the signing that they go for. I've never really seen much of this guy, but he's been likened to Pogba. You know, like, if you got to be at least decent to be likened to him. Obviously, from the same country as Aubameyang, so that proved out pretty well for Dortmund signing someone from there. And obviously, they signed him from Saint Etienne. But, you know, you can't really argue getting a player from Juventus. You know they're going to be a good player. They're going to be very well drilled in what they're doing. So that could be a good little replacement for Leicester. Next up is Azpilicueta. He has been linked with... By the way, I did not know his name was Cesar Azpilicueta Tanco. But he has been linked with both Manchester United... who else? He's got... I think PSG as well at one point. So... looks like probably Manchester United there because I think he probably will get sold to them by Chelsea. Obviously, Mourinho's a big fan, so that'll probably happen there. Next up is Cattermole. He's been linked with a move back to his old club, Middlesbrough. As they come up to the Premiership, they're going to look for that experience of players who have played in the Premiership, and Cattermole fits the bill perfectly for them. Next up is Wanyama. We're obviously just flying through these. It's going to be a very quick episode today, guys. Wanyama is pretty much a done deal. Apparently, in the next 24 hours, Wanyama will move to Tottenham for a fee of about £12 million. Now, £12 million for a 24-year-old with a Premier League experience as well is absolutely fantastic. I don't know how long he's got left on his contract, but it is crazy for Southampton to let him go for that sort of fee. Normally, Southampton are good at getting big fees for their players. Next up is Moussa Dembélé. Obviously, the Fulham player, I believe he's out of contract at the end of this season. Obviously, Tottenham tried to get him before his contract ended. However, it looks like Arsenal will now jump into the queue for him as well. So Arsenal and Tottenham may be battling it out for Moussa Dembélé. Obviously, he's a striker. He's only about, I think it's 1996. So he has obviously got years ahead of him. He scored, a few goals for Fulham, but hardly lit the world alight. So I'm not too confident with this guy. I don't know, how good he actually is, but it's more about how good he can actually become for any player signing him, for any club signing him even. Next up is the big one. Neymar has an $157 million release clause with Barcelona currently. 3 clubs are willing to meet that. Man U, Real, and PSG. All 3 clubs with massive amounts of money. All 3 clubs willing to just break the bank to get Neymar. Obviously, he's currently 23. So it means he does have a lot of life left in him, and obviously he's a fantastic player and would turn the fortunes of any club. Just imagine Neymar going to Real Madrid, though. That would be insane. Next up is Nolito, obviously having a great Euro campaign with Spain, and he's been linked with Manchester City. Now, the fee, as came out today, is apparently going to be £15 million for his services. That's what Celta Vigo will accept for him, and it's something that probably will happen pretty soon, I guess. Next up is Bas Dost. Now, he's got linked with Sunderland, but only if their Sacco deal, that Diafra Sacco from West Ham fails. That is the only reason why Bas Dost will go there. I can see him being the type of player that'll flop in the Premier League, though. That's the only thing. So they'd probably be better off getting Sacco. And then finally, Mbaye Niang is the last one on this list. Being linked with Leicester, Everton, and West Ham. So it looks like a move to the Premier League is pretty much destined. I can see him probably going to Everton out of any of those 3 clubs. And this, apart from Alex Song, is what the transfers would look like. I'd like to see Lemina in the Premier League, I'm not going to lie. Looks like a very nice card on FIFA. 76 pace, 72 passing, 76 dribbling, and obviously the defensive stats aren't too bad either. Overall, a very good card. Obviously, you're looking at Neymar, possibly at Man U. Niang at Everton would also be sick. But guys, just a quick one today as usual. If you did like the video, like it. And if you are new around here, subscribe. And I shall see you in the next one.